7:30 in the morning and we are breaking down camp. My tent's done. What's for breakfast this morning?
Oatmeal.
What's in store for us today?
One big climb.
One big climb.
Pretty much, yeah. 1,000 footer and then quarter gap. I think we should do that probably.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Good morning. It's Saturday, April 17th. We are getting ready. We have 12 some miles today to Carter Gap Shelter. And we have one big climb. It might rain today for a little bit. It's definitely overcast. And just doing my final packing, and it's probably 7:30, 41 degrees, and maybe in the next 15 minutes we'll get going. I don't know what kind of bird. So it took me about an hour and a half, I think, on average for me to get ready in the morning, and that was taking my time. I could probably get it down a little bit if I hurry. So for breakfast, I had a couple of breakfast bars while I was in my tent getting things put away. I like just being able to eat while I'm getting ready. It saves a little time. It was chilly last night, probably in the upper 30s. Brought my water filter in so it wouldn't freeze just in case. Anyway, feels good walking though. We'll see how the day goes and if the wind picks up. Here we go. Can you hear the raindrops? I might have to get my umbrella out. Right now I've got tree cover, so we'll see. White oak stamp. I did put my umbrella up. Probably a little overkill, but better safe than wet. I just made it to Chunky Gal Trail. What a name. So it did start raining a little bit more. Glad I got my umbrella up. I'm a little sluggish today. And I'm warm. Temperature's cool, but I'm working, I guess. Yeah, the terrain shouldn't be too bad except for that climb up Indian Mountain. Indian Standing Mountain, something like that. I didn't look too close at the map. Gonna have to look and see what the next milestone is. Oh, but I got a text from Terry this morning. She said we're in for Chica and Sunsets. So we lucked out. I am so happy. That was one of the hostels that I definitely wanted to stay at. So Snow White and Dan are going to be at Gooder Grove because Chica's only got 4 bunks and we have, they're not even bunks, 4 twin beds. And we have 3, me, Terry, and Lisa. So they're going to split a room over at Gooder Grove, and they got their reservations. For those of you that are wondering how I've got my umbrella attached, down at the bottom I have an elastic full tie, and then on top I have one of these twisties, rubber twisty gear ties, so that comes in handy, and it keeps the umbrella pretty much in place, as you can see. Dan did a little exploring on a blue trail near our campsite last night, and he came across a plane crash. It's kind of strange. There's no mention of it in any of our guides that I saw. Yeah, Water Oak Gap. Got a couple miles and I'll get to Deep Gap. So you know what happens when you're between gaps. You have to go up and over something. Made it to the top before going into Deep Gap. Oh, A little foggy. I think I'm liking the downs better than the ups. A little bit rocky. That's where I came from. Still heading down. Heading down into Deep Gap. Almost 4 miles in. It is 9:45.
The best day.
Guess what? I'm heading over there. We got trail magic. I did take a picture. All right. Dan's already been down here chowing.
Yes, I chowed. I'm done.
So I just came down to Deep Gap and we have trail magic. So I wanted to introduce those that are providing
Red
it.
Truck. That's Green Truck.
Green Truck.
We hiked in 2002. And this is our way of giving back to what we received 19 years ago.
So this is very much appreciated. I am actually hungry.
Know what you're going through, been there, done that.
Yeah, so is your official trail name Red Truck?
My official trail name registered with ATC is Red Truck.
All right.
That's Red Truck right there.
There it is.
Green Truck was his truck. We shuttled two pickup trucks when we hiked. We would leave a truck on the trail, access to the trail, drive the other truck northbound, leave that truck, come back southbound.
Southbound.
Pick this truck up, move further north, we leapfrog.
There's another guy doing that this year. I think his name's Farrell.
They told us that, to their knowledge at that time, this has been 19 years ago, we were the first ones ever did it that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's become a little more popular way. At first, some of the hikers frowned upon us because we wasn't carrying 35 pounds of weight every day. But once they realized what a valuable asset we could be to them, leaving them water, picking up their mail drops,
Yeah.
bringing them food from the grocery store, hauling them back and forth to the town or the post office to pick up drops, we got to be some of the most likable guys on the trail.
I can imagine.
We had a lot of fun. You know, I mean, there was a lot that people done for us when we were hiking, and this is our way of giving back.
That's great. And it looks like you have a very nice spread here,
It
variety.
started out rather small, but it has grown over the years. We even have an oven now.
So that I heard
Used to cook the
biscuits.
biscuits in a Dutch oven, but this is a lot easier. You don't have to watch them quite so close, and it's evolved to this, which is turned out to be a pretty good thing. Last year we ended up postponing and actually did a very small one on the road on Highway 64 in December of this last year, because last April was full-blown, you know, COVID was,
Right.
you know, so we canceled or we postponed it. But the several years before that, there's a couple of years we've had 100, 110 hikers.
So how many years now?
This is our 19th year.
19th year.
Yeah, next year's our big year, 20th anniversary. We've had some of the people that we got acquainted with on the trail have come to this from out of state. Little Bob, who is an attorney in Louisiana, has been up. Bamboo Bob is from Massachusetts, actually lives now in Vermont. Bob has been here probably, I think, 3 times. Mag and Dag from Pennsylvania has come. A couple of other people have come and joined us that are somewhat local people that have hiked the trail. But we have a good time. It's a social event for us.
It's fantastic.
You know, I mean, we meet a lot of people, and some of the folks, you know, we only see maybe once a year.
Yeah.
And that's up here. But we'll have folks that come up and spend the weekend. other folks will. My wife will be up here probably in the next hour or so.
Uh-huh.
She won't spend the night anymore, but she'll come up and bring some other ladies with her.
That's nice.
Well, she's going to spend the night on the 20th, which is next year.
Yeah, this is brown trout. Brown trout and Matthew Green Truck went to school together, and Jeremy hiked southbound the same year that Matthew and I were hiking northbound, southbound.
Oh, great.
Leapfrog, call it what you want.
Where's the flute? And I didn't know that they were on the trail, and they found me.
Just by
We ran
chance.
into him in Manchester Center, Vermont.
That's amazing.
It was a hiker's day. We were up in that area. Matthew had sort of kept up with Jeremy and knew he was in that general area. So Matthew said, well, we were out at the trailhead, not the trailhead, but the parking lot trail, probably about 3 miles out of town. And Matthew said, let's go and see if we can find Jerry. Okay. So we went in and looked around, didn't see him. Matthew turned around and bumped into him.
Oh, isn't that something?
So, yeah, crazy. We...
It happens on the trail for sure.
It was fun. It was a trip.
Yeah.
We had a guy I don't know, it's probably been 10 years ago now, a guy from Nashville that was hiking the trail. He was a newspaper columnist. He was hiking the trail and keeping a journal, and they were having pictures and interviews. And YouTube wasn't, because that wasn't near as popular at that point in time. But he did a nice article on us. We've had several. Like I said, we hiked in '02, January the 1st. Gracie, Staples was a columnist for the Atlanta Journal. She came out to our house after we finished the 16th of November when we actually finished.
Okay.
She came out the house, took pictures. We probably spent an hour with her just telling her experiences that we had. And she wrote a column, and it was on the front page of the living section, January the 1st, 2003, with our pictures, and a pretty good sized article on what we'd done, how we did it,
Thank you.
things like that. But no, it's like I said, we enjoy it, still enjoy it, and I'll do it as long as the old man's able to get up here and do it.
Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is what I'm in for.
If you're doing that many miles that fast on the trail, you're going to blaze.
Yeah, we went to the.
I had seconds for eggs, and I got this little donut.
Can you get a whole? And I was like, holy crap! Thank you guys for being here.
I'm leaving the Trail Magic. It was so good. I had eggs, sausage, biscuit. I had extra helping of eggs, and then I had a little donut. Now I gotta go 2.5 miles and 1,000 feet elevation. If I can get through that, the rest of the day will be good. Here we go. Standing Indian Mountain. I really like those flowers. They're so bright. Anyone know what kind they are? Got 1.5 miles. I think that's over there's the top of it. It's 11:30. I've gone 6 miles. I got 4/10 to the top. I think that breakfast is talking to me. It was so good though. All right, 4/10 to the top. That mountain's about 5,400 feet. There should be a view up there. There was a fire tower a long time ago. It's no longer there. So hopefully we'll get a good view and it won't be too cold. Now here's a nice view. I keep stopping because these views are so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's off to one side. And the other. These views are so worth it. Taking the blue trail, should be able to get to the top and get a view. I think I'll take a break up here. Nice open spot. And here's the view. So it's 12 o'clock. I'm at the top of Standing Indian Mountain. It's 6.4 miles for the day so far, and I got 6.2 to go. Most of that'll be downhill. There'll be one uphill before the shelter tonight. We're going to be staying at Carter Gap Shelter. It's okay out here. The temperature is a little cool. I think it's in the 40s. And I'm going to have to get going here if I don't want to get cold. The breeze is a little nippy. That trail up here for that 2.5 miles was really good. It was switchbacks, and it wasn't like these major steep climbs like we had yesterday. So I was a happy camper today. It's about 12:40 now. I spent quite a bit of time up there just sitting. All right, get my button gear and get down to the shelter.
What a wonderful day. So forgiving. Oh my gosh. Compared to yesterday,
Oh, I know.
this is like a walk in the park.
Switchbacks and well graded. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like too steep.
No, it was like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So I guess I'll trail along with you for a little bit if you're
That'd be great.
okay. All right. So I'm having a great day. I ran into Snow White, and we're actually hiking together. We made it to Beach Gap. We got 3.2 to go. Snow White up there. I just had to take a quick break. All right. So Snow White has agreed to show how we get water.
Yes.
So she carries not a lot of water. You carry just that bottle.
I just carry this one.
So everybody knows that's my fear that of running out of water. So she's not afraid of.
I'm not. No.
So.
Because I know I'm a wimp. I don't want to carry the weight. So we have my scooper to scoop the water. An old water bottle.
Yeah.
The bladder and the filter.
Okay. You hope you
go upstream.
You hope you don't fall in.
That would be very fun.
And the reason you go upstream?
It's fresher water that no one's trampling on, and it's less contaminated, we all hope.
Yeah. All right, so she's scooping water.
Yep.
So a lot of times when water is not flowing like excessive, the scoop helps.
Right. Because otherwise you can go like that. But.
Yeah, it just takes time. Snow White has her water that she filled in her reservoir. And she is going to filter it now. She put the Sawyer filter on the end. And she is going to pass that water through the filter and into the bottle. You just squeeze it and there it goes.
Yeah, just like that. Natural spring water.
Yeah. There you
It's
go.
very easy peasy. A little bitter, but they're really good if you fry them up with butter.
So she just picked a
Fiddlehead.
one of these.
Ferns.
Let me just get down in here close.
Yep.
Fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead. Yeah, a little bitter.
And what'd you have earlier?
A mint.
There.
I think it's a spearmint, maybe. When I find it, we'll get on video.
Okay. I'm learning all sorts of stuff from Snow White. Our first blowdown.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, which way?
Ooh, that moves. Be careful.
Okay. She makes it look easy.
Oh, really? Well, we come in spades.
Coleman Gap.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks. All right, we're gonna head up now, up to the shelter.
Well, might have been down to the water. It's not very far down though. There's been a few people here.
Okay.
So no, it's nice. You've got some nice flat sites.
Okay. Got a little breeze up here.
Yeah, we will have that tonight.
Yeah. All right, we're all scoping out our spots.
How is your little restaurant?
I'm gonna be under here somewhere.
Negro, shall we?
It's camp chore time. Gotta go down a hill to get to the water. And I heard the water's running slow, so it could take me a while. There it is. You'll notice people have put leaves up, and that's so the water pools there, so you can put your collection underneath it. Tents are all set. Heading up to the shelter, have a little dinner. This is the inside. Carter Gap Shelter. All right, so this is the setup. Snow White was just complaining, right?
There's no
There's-
place to sit at the table.
There's just a table and a bench. This is the sleeping.
Well, I like this bench has a back to it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'll be joining you once it's cooked.
Yeah.
There's a fire going. Grizz made us a nice fire. Look at that.